Good morning. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Ted Gutierrez, and I am the State Director for the Virgin Islands Small Business Development Center. So I want to thank you for taking a couple of minutes out of your busy day to listen to a little bit of a brief update from the VI SBDC. First of all, I want to, number one, acknowledge the problems that we have going on in the territory, right? Tourism is down, boats have 100% stopped coming to the territory. Airline travel at its maximum peak was reduced by 85%. And I know many small businesses out there unfortunately have closed because of the lack of business and COVID affecting them. So I understand that that's a problem here in the territory, and we're looking to provide as much assistance as we can. Congratulations to those businesses who are still operating, and I like to think that are hopefully treading water. There are very few that are actually making money and being very successful right now. But those folks who are, congratulations to them as well. But most other businesses, I know it's difficult, and we just encourage you to try and do what you can to stay afloat, and hopefully we'll be coming into some sort of conclusion for this pandemic in the near future. So I want to just touch base on a couple of quick things. I know the number one priority, based on some surveys we've done with the SBDC and some of the local chambers and some other folks as well, the number one priority for businesses here is to get customers back, right? Right now, we're going back and forth between shutting down, closing, 50% capacity, all these guidelines. Bear in mind that they are trying to keep folks safe. However, this is a new pandemic that no one has ever encountered before, this generation. So we're trying to kind of figure it out as we go along and plan and go forward. But I understand that the number one priority, like I said, is to get customers back. Now, of course, short-term relief for small businesses, the biggest thing that they need in terms of short-term assistance is financial relief. The Paycheck Protection Program loans are offered by SBA, and the Economic Injury Disaster Loan Advance and the Economic Injury Disaster Loan in and of itself were programs designed by the federal government to help small businesses during this time of need. Unfortunately, many of those programs aren't really set up for long-term sustainable pandemics or injury disasters. So hopefully everyone had a chance to at least look at those and apply for some funding, for some temporary assistance to help stay afloat. I know there are some folks out there who were hesitant in taking on additional debt. But it's one thing where, you definitely take a look at your own situation, figure out if there is a need for the Economic Injury Disaster Loan, which is still in effect until, I want to say December 26th is the last day for that. But you can just go onto sba.gov and then search Economic Injury Disaster Loan and get your application in. Real quick, those rates are 3.75% for private business, 2.75% for nonprofit, and they have a maximum of 30 years. So by and large, it's money that is cheap per se over the last several years. So that might be an alternative just to keep you afloat for now. And of course, like I said, originally, once we are kind of ending the year of COVID, the number one thing is to get customers back in the restaurants, back in the hotels, back in the shops spending money, in the grocery stores, utilizing taxis, hairdressers, etc. Some sort of normalcy is what our goal is. And I understand that a lot of times the small business owners don't have time to sit down and watch a 30, 45-minute, 60-minute presentation from the Virgin Islands Small Business Development Center on pivoting your business, disaster recovery, resiliency, understanding financials, what can I do now? So I do want to remind the community that those videos that we do on a weekly basis, we're averaging about 2 to 3 videos per week for the community. Those can be found on our Facebook and our YouTube pages. You could just look for us at VI SBDC on both those platforms, and you can access our videos there. I want to make sure that you understand what the Virgin Islands Small Business Development Center is doing in terms of advocating for small businesses. We were lucky enough to get additional federal funds for COVID. However, those funds are very restrictive in how we apply and utilize those funds. So we're doing as best as we possibly can to create new programs, specifically looking at agribusiness. So it's not your traditional model of farming. We understand that the farming community has really kind of peaked a little bit in terms of traditional farming here in the territory. So we want to explore with some entrepreneurs new ways of farming and reach out and affecting the younger generation to look into going into farming, so that it's not considered their fathers or grandfathers farming or grandmothers farming, but it's a farming for today and a way to use technology to help get more efficient and productive crops. Another program that we're trying to establish is working with government contracting here in the Torrey specifically, not just the certification part of being 8A certified or HubZone certified, but actually working with local folks who are successful in getting contracting with the government. So we're hoping to bring those folks along so that we can have presentations that they can take you step by step some of their best practices. So make sure to keep following SBDC, and hopefully we'll get those scheduled. And once again, it's something that I understand small business owners don't have the time to sit down and watch videos, particularly during the day. But once we do those trainings and videos, they will be uploaded once again to Facebook and YouTube. A couple of other things that we're doing going forward is, because we were lucky enough to receive additional CARES Act funding, we're in the process of acquiring 2 vans that will serve. One will serve St. Croix, the other will serve St. Thomas and St. John. Our goal is to create mobile SBDC units so that we can travel out into the community. We can go to your businesses on site, provide guidance, assistance, so that you don't have to take time out of your busy schedule. We're going to make ourselves more available to the community. Now, of course, with that being said, it's going to depend on COVID and CDC and local government regulations for safety, number one. But those are something, those 2 vehicles are something that we're looking to do hopefully early part to spring of 2021, and be able to actually go out to the community and engage the business community more, attend more events, be more involved and more visible in the community. We also have currently a satellite location in St. Thomas at the Seat Caribbean co-working space. So we're able to meet clients there as well, who maybe not be able to travel to our current location in Niski Center. We have contracted with local professionals in the territory, and that office, that satellite location at Sea Caribbean downtown, is available to them to meet with clients, of course, following all safety regulations as well. We have some great news for the folks on St. John, is we're in the process of acquiring some space on St. John. It's going to be a temporary space. We're looking at in January through September of 2021. So that'll give us a satellite location there. We have 2 or 3 contractors that work on St. John. They can potentially meet with clients there and provide some assistance and guidance as well through their contract work with the Small Business Development Center. And finally, I do want to mention that we will be moving, the Virgin Islands Small Business Development Center will be moving from Niski Center in 2021. So I'm not going to disclose that location yet. Once we get everything finalized, we will have a new location that will allow us to continue to serve our clients here in the territory with a new location, but also to collaborate with our satellite locations, both on St. Thomas and St. John, and utilizing our mobile offices here on St. Thomas and St. John, and then of course on St. Croix, which many of the folks at St. Croix already know that we have a new office there as well, located mid-island in St. Peter's Rest. However, unfortunately at this time, we're still not able to see clients in person. We are primarily working through video, emails, and telephones. So please be aware that we will start meeting with clients as best as we possibly can, following all safety guidelines. And in the meantime, we encourage you to reach out to the VI SBDC. Our email is info at visbdc.org. On St. Thomas, St. John, you can reach us at, of course, 340-693-1694, and on St. Croix, 340-692-4294. So once again, thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day, and just know that SBDC is here to serve the needs of our small businesses and help grow our community from within, utilizing local resources, local talent, so we can create a sustainable economy that's not reliant solely on one or two major industries. We want to create an ecosystem that allows us to be able to stay sustainable and resilient for whatever's next to come. So once again, thank you so much, and we look forward to helping you through the Small Business Development Center. Have a great day and be safe. Thank you so much.